How's it going, guys? Trucker Matt here. I am currently in Roscoe, Illinois. Just fueled up at the Loves, heading to Belvedere, Illinois to pick up a preload, or so they tell me it's a preload. This truck stop here that I'm at is always a nightmare to get in and out of.
In 300 feet, turn right on Performance Drive and then turn right in 300 feet.
And there is my Allison, my GPS. So we're picking up this load, and it is going all the way to Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. Could not remember. It delivers on the 15th, which I believe is Friday at 18:30. So should be a pretty good run. My last run I did was all the way out of Colton, California, all the way up to Omaha, Wisconsin. So that was a fun run. But hopefully, as my dispatch is telling truth now, that it should be a preload and we should be getting there and getting it pretty quick. I'm only like 22 miles away from the shipper. I did most of my driving yesterday to get down here after I dropped off my last load. And a few things I forgot to mention last night is that I live in Arizona. It was late last night, so I don't really know what I posted. I know that I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do a YouTube channel about my trucking adventures.
500 feet, turn right on CR 52, then turn right in 850 feet.
There goes Allison again.
Toll booth ahead.
Oh. And eventually I just fueled up. Eventually I'm planning on possibly getting like a, I don't know, GoPro or something. I think that's kind of like what JBG Travels uses. He has kind of a GoPro set up for his hat. So I can show you guys like the insides of some of the truck stops and all that other stuff. And I know last night I did say I was going to show you guys my truck, which right now I'm in a 2017 Freightliner Cascadia, but it might not be today because I got to clean my truck before I show you. It's kind of a nightmare right now. And then I should be switching over here in about a month and a half to a 2019 Kenworth if everything works out the way it's supposed to.
Turn right on East Rockton Road, CR9 and then take the entrance to the right in 750 feet.
And I was thinking maybe I'll do a little video on like what I believe would be kind of trucker necessities of what to have in your truck. I mean, like I said, I've only been in this for 6 months, so I'm still learning kind of what the necessities are, but maybe I'll make a short video about that. Taking the 90 east towards Chicago. I normally run into Wisconsin a lot because I have my brother-in-law is up here and he's I can only try and do my 34s when I can up here. I go back to Arizona probably, I don't know, once a month. This last time it was once a month because I should have made, that's when I should have started my vlogging, and that was a nightmare month. It was not a fun month. I kept having trucks break down on me over and over again, and ended up not with a very good month. That was rough on me. So hopefully gotta watch out for these. Some of these Illinois drivers drive like madmen. But not the worst state that I've been in with drivers. Yeah, sorry about the setup on the camera this time, guys. I kind of got it kind of cockeyed to the left, looking at the shoulder, and I didn't pay attention to that before I tried to record the video. But I promise next time I'll get a more straight looking camera. So yeah, we just filled up Old Aubrey here. Now we are on the way. I was gonna do a whole morning routine video, or at least what an average morning routine for me is. There's a fire extinguisher on the side of the road. But again, I don't have like the some way to make it easier instead of me just walking around my phone and looking like a crazy person, and then when I have to do something, setting it down. So, like I said, I might get a GoPro and a hat setup, might make it a little easier. My only question is though, is if I get the GoPro, can I like, is there an app or something where I can connect it to my GoPro and then I can upload it through my phone? Because I don't have a laptop or anything in the truck in order to like connect the GoPro to a laptop and then upload. So I was wondering if I did do that, if I could still upload with it. There's some way for me to connect it through like an app and I can still get the videos to put them on YouTube. But I guess that's one of those things we'll figure out in time. And I believe last night, I think I told you guys that that my TV broke in here. That was a fun day. That just happened yesterday too. When I had I think I dropped at the DC I was at. I think when I backed into a trailer, I think I popped it out, can't remember. I will say one thing that's a necessity for truck drivers, or that I think is a necessity for truck drivers, is a good seat cushion. Because when I was with my mentor, he didn't have a seat cushion, and by the end of the day, I felt like I was sitting on a piece of plate steel all day. That was a fun experience. So I invested in a good one. I got the purple one, and it was a little pricey. I bought it at the Iowa 80. I think it was like $140 and some change after taxes and everything. But I've had it pretty much since I started driving, 6 months ago. And it served me well. It doesn't collapse, very comfortable, very thick. I think it's like 2 inches. And it's not like how some cushions eventually they eventually get that like ass divot where your ass just beats it down, and that's where it just has this nice little imprint of your ass. But doesn't do that, so that's nice. And the cover comes off and everything, and so you can wash your farts out of your seat cushion. I'll tell you what, I don't know why the CIA and FBI don't use that as an interrogation technique. Take a trucker's seat cushion or chair and make them smell it. People will be singing before long. But hopefully I'm going to try and run most of my miles today since I got kind of a late drop tomorrow. Which they changed the appointment on me. It's a live unload, so hopefully they're quick. And I'm going to start my 34 tomorrow. Debating if I want to go into Oklahoma City to do my 34 or if I'm just going to stay out of Love's. Kind of funny. I was kind of thinking about it yesterday about how I ended up being a truck driver, and I was I was living in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, where there was really no work. I was having trouble finding work and keeping work, honestly, because a lot of the things up there is it's all about who you know. I'm Mr. Officer. And so with that being said, I tried to come back to Arizona because I'm originally from Arizona. And when I came back to Arizona, I was looking for work, and I had stumbled into these YouTube holes that you tend to fall into if you start searching for things. I was just trying to see what it's like to be a trucker, you know, things like that. That's what I found, JBG Travels, and started watching him, and thought, you know what, that seems like kind of a cool job. You get to see a lot of the country, you get paid to see the country, granted, you know, it's from the inside of a truck cab, but still, there's a lot of places that I have been to and that I have seen that I don't think I would have ever seen in my lifetime. Some of these places I didn't even know existed. So I ended up getting in that. I applied to Swift in December, or towards the end of November actually, and I got accepted into their academy. Did their academy for a month, which really isn't a bad deal. You know, I know Swift gets a bad name out here, and you know, my experiences with them have been mostly good. I've pretty much had good luck with them and never had anything problem. Always been paid what I've been supposed to be paid. Detention pay's always paid off to me. All that fun stuff. But I know Swift gets a bad name, which is kind of sad because, you know, I understand that, you know, a lot of Swift drivers make mistakes, but, you know, being a truck driver, I'm pretty sure everyone's made a mistake or two. Nobody was born driving a semi. Everyone had to start somewhere and learn something through somewhere. And I do respect Swift for giving a lot of these people, taking the chance with a lot of these people. Oh, got a tickle in my throat. And giving a lot of these people the opportunity to do something better for themselves and have a good paying job, who, you know, don't necessarily have a college education. Like myself included, I kind of, my younger years didn't really do much, and then I joined the military at 18, and that was kind of the end of, I did that, got out, didn't know what I was doing at that point. Kind of been drifting through life at that point, didn't really have anything, you know, working odd end jobs here and there, and then I found Swift and moved back to Arizona and found Swift. And, you know, they put me through their program, gave me a job, gave me a truck, and I can't complain. You know, it's probably the best paying job I've had, especially for having no college education. And, you know, Swift does give open doors for a lot of people, which I think is what people should be focusing on with them, is that, you know, they give a lot of people an opportunity to have a decent job, a good paying job, so they can support themselves or their family or whatever be the case. But those are just my thoughts on it. So it looks like we should be there. If Miss Allison is telling me the truth, we should be there in like 13 minutes. 10 minutes. 13, yeah, no, 13. It's 10 miles. get there, I'll have to cut the video, but just some random thoughts I'm throwing out there right now. Also, if there's anything you would like to see as far as like any questions or anything you have for me as far as being in the truck driving industry, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'll try to answer as best as I can. If I can't find the answer for you, then I will. If I don't have the answer for you, I'll get the answer for you. So we're, coming up on about 9 miles away from the shipper. So I'm probably going to end the video here, guys. Just me babbling about some random thoughts and all that fun stuff. Like I said, if you guys want to keep up to date with me, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. I don't know, I think there's a notification button or something like that. And I put up a picture on my profile, my profile picture. That was the first, I was with my mentor in that picture. And I think that was up in, no, not McCarran. It was in Nevada, northern Nevada, I think almost near Reno. Anyways, that was the first picture I took as a truck driver because I thought it was cool. So, I don't know. So I put that up, and once I get my 2019 Kenworth, I'm probably gonna do a banner. But alright guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications if you want to, continue to hear me babble. And I will talk to you guys later today or tomorrow. Have a good one.